This is a quick assembly and disassembly video for 3 different hut sleds. The Snow Wagon, the Hut Sled, and the Hut Sled Expedition. Alright, so this would be the Snow Wagon. Comes in a box about this big. And it shows a yellow one, hopefully you get a little more contrast. So this one is only held together by the bungee there. The idea behind this is it's small enough that it's likely to fit inside your pack. So it'll squeeze together. If you want to, you can always put another bungee around it to make it a little tighter. So you'll get it like this. And to assemble is pretty simple. You pull off the bungee like this. First of all, let me just show you. So the bungee is held on over here. And you can see it wraps around. So this is another one on that side. So the bungee comes off. Okay, that. A lot of little cords, so you have to unwrap it. So you'll have that. Push down the center. Okay. Pop open the front. That you'll find one of these little fellows inside. That's just a hull number, production number. This is hull number 12. And a date of production date. So don't lose that. You might want to keep that for later if you like collecting things. All right, so you pop open the front like that, and you can take, now you don't have to, when you start pulling this, this is the handle, so when you start pulling it like that, it's going to open up anyway, but you know, just for ease of loading, what you can do is you can stretch it across, like this. So you'll stretch the bungee across. See if I can get in here. Yeah, stretch it across like that, and then hook it into one of these little, hook it into the little mini carabiner there. These aren't that strong, they break after a while. You can use whatever. Even when it breaks, they still don't spread completely. You can put another more robust carabiner on there if you like, but they're usually good enough. This is not a critical component. Okay, and then you take the back. Okay, so you pull this open. Like that. Okay, you can see there's the cord lock. So tighten it like this. You can see that these can go up like that or down. They should go down because you'll get it tighter. The way this works is the cord just pulls the, see, it pulls those tight. All right, so just squeeze that together, pull the cord. Push in your cord lock. You can tighten that a little more. So tighten it a little more with your finger and then push in the cord lock a little more until you get it nice and tight. You're not pulling it from this side. This cord lock is just to keep the back closed. So when you're done, it'll look something like that. You can take this cord lock and tuck it in here. That's what I like to do so that it doesn't trail behind the boat, behind the sled, I mean. Okay, and you can see when it's done right, it looks like this. And that'll keep it pretty tight. It's never going to be perfectly closed, but it doesn't need to be. Okay, oh look, we have Made in Golden, Colorado. Go Golden! There's the website name if any of your friends want one for themselves. Donation made to Colorado Avalanche Information Center. And this one's pretty much done. You can see there's some wear tape there. You can always replace this if that gradually gets worn down. Now this is one thing I want to show you. This is you'll never need to undo these knots, but what you might want to do is tighten them. So if this is coming loose a little bit, you just tighten it like that. And if this knot isn't tight, you can always just pull on it and tighten it. But these usually you won't need to adjust too much. And you're done. This is ready to go. So that's a pretty simple, this one's a pretty simple sled. Now to put it away, so there's the assembly, here's the disassembly. And by the way, if you have kids in there, I wouldn't recommend keeping this thing closed. If you have kids in there, probably disconnect this and just leave it hang, because you don't want this to accidentally snap them. It might hurt them like a rubber band or something. Okay, so to put it away, the first step is disconnect that piece. Squeeze together your cord lock, okay, so that you open it up. Fold that in. All right, so take the front, you pop that in like that. Okay, so you're popping it in, and you're pushing this little corner into that. Okay, same with that side. All right, and then you fold this like that. So your first half is folded like that. Do the same thing on the other side. While you're holding down this side, push that one in. Make sure that that little corner is pushed into the corner there, because you don't want to crease it if you don't unnecessarily, okay? So now you're holding both of these down, and then you fold that out like that, okay? So it'll look like this. All right, and then take the little bungee here. Unfortunately, I should have mentioned, pull the bungee out ahead of time, like that, because you're going to use that to hold it closed. Okay, so do that. This is easier when you're not recording it. Stretch your bungee around. Let's try that again. Stretch your bungee around. Okay. So there you go. You can tuck your rope in, whatever. If you want to, you can even use this rope, if you organize it with a bungee right, to use as like a carry strap, but you usually won't need to do that. And this is done. All right, so there you go. This one's finished. And for the other videos, if you have a hut sled or the hut sled expedition, there will be separate assemblies on those. Thank you.